dogs, go bust some more prairie dogs. I'm headed out with the Wildcat this morning. The last several videos that I put out, I've been using the Impact Mark II power plenum with 30 cal, and it does a number on them. But I'm gonna try and swap things up here and shoot some 22 grain. It's a 22 cal, 22 grain varmint knocker from Dale Rigger. That's an excellent slug. I've had it groups really good at 50 yards. You know, it's definitely consistently under half-inch groups. Any kind of gun that's grouping that well at 50 yards, you can definitely push it out to 100 yards. You know, on occasion I've seen where something will group at 50, but not at 100. But that's very rare. So you know, kind of safe to say that if you're grouping that good at 50 yards, you can go out and bust up at 100 yards. And if you're hitting at 100, you know, it's just a matter of finding your range before you can shoot out to 150, 200 yards. So hopefully the prairie dogs are out this morning. I've noticed since we've been you know, taking out their numbers, they've been a little bit more weary. So hopefully if I get there a little bit earlier, maybe they won't be so alert to what's going on before I can pick off a few. So hopefully we can get some pretty good footage. I'm going to be getting set up in the back of the truck and shooting from the bed in the prone position, and hopefully we can get some pretty good hunt footage for you guys today, or pest control footage, whatever you'd like to call it. So stay tuned. I'll see you again when we get set up. Okay guys, I've got one a ways out there. Let me see. Okay, I'm hitting the tree behind him. Actually, I'm hitting the grass where he's at. He's at 120. So I'm gonna give him 8 minutes, 8.1, or 8 1/4 minutes of angle. And we'll see where that puts us. The wind has kind of stopped. Let's see where what we can do with this guy here. Oh, it was a hit, but it must have went through the dirt. I don't know if you guys can hear that impact on camera, but definitely hit him, but I don't know how solid that was. Maybe could have given him another half a minute. That would have put us right on him, but not bad. Okay, we got another one up in that same area. Let's see if we can bag this guy right here. Oh man, to the side. Nailed him. Okay, so I took 2 shots, hit left of him. It looked like the wind was, feels like it's blowing right into my face from the right to the left. So I should have took that into account. But okay guys, got another one at about, looks like about 70, 80 yards. I'm gonna give him some holdover on this one. And these little 22 varmint knockers are really cutting the wind good. You know, I haven't calculated the BC yet, but I'm sure it's up. You know, the most of the slugs that Dale creates are a 9.096 ballistic coefficient, And you can tell when you shoot. You know, I've got a significant breeze. I've got my little shooting mat blowing up here, and I don't know if you guys can hear the wind on camera. Hopefully it's not too bad, but it's definitely cutting this wind. You know, the first shot you can see that I was missing. I was holding dead over. That was close to 100 yards, and it was barely blowing that slug off. So if you guys haven't tried these varmint knockers yet, or slugs in general, it's worth giving them a shot just for long distance performance out in the field. Okay, we've got one at about 70 yards, I'm going to say. Give him 2.5 minutes. Oh, and he just went down. But you know what? Our 222 yarder is back up. Let's see if we can get him shot. Nailed him right in the chest. So our elevation was good on that call. That was 8 3/4 minute of angle. Let's wait and see if anything else pops up. Alright guys, we got a little break in the action here. If you guys don't have a rangefinder, I'm not saying that you guys have to get this one that I have. I've got a Leopold. This is an RX 1200i. It's I got it from I shoot archery a lot, and I got it from my bow because it has a built-in angle calculator that compensates the distance. And if you don't have a rangefinder, you can definitely get good at guesstimating ranges, but it's going to make you a lot more accurate, and you're probably going to have less misses if you go out and range at your target range, so you know where you're hitting at a certain distance. That way when you come out and you see one out at that distance, you know where you're going to be holding over or where you're going to dial your scope. So that's something I think that's definitely part of any kind of long range shooter's kit. It's a necessity. You know, if you don't have a rangefinder, definitely look into getting one. There's a lot of good brands out there. You can probably even find one made for golf that's not quite as expensive as one that's dedicated for hunting, but I definitely use the heck out of mine, and I know when I guess the range, I'll guess myself before I actually range it, just to see how close I am. That helps me kind of guess ranges, because it's always a fun game to guess the wind, guess the range. You know, sometimes you get it without using the tools, and it's pretty nice. I just got one popped up. He's about 60 yards. Probably give him 2 minutes of angle. And he must know I was aiming at him. Alright, we'll wait and see if that guy pops back up. Okay, he's back up. He's curious what's going on. There he is right there. Nailed him. Nailed him. That shot looked like it hit him right underneath the chin and the neck, but you guys will be able to see a little bit better than me right now in the slow motion. But dropped another one. Alright guys, we have a little break in the action here. It looks like I'm probably about finished up with this area. You know, we got 6, 7, something like that. I'll have to go back and count. But this is a good chance for me to kind of go over the kit that we're using. If you guys haven't seen anything, you know, followed this gun on the channel. It's Wildcat, FX Wildcat Mark III. It's got an aftermarket power plenum from 910 airgun tuning. I'm rocking the Donnie FL Tonto, the Athlon Argus BTR scope. Let this car go by. Sorry about the noise, guys. One of the reasons that we're at this area here is that nobody else can come to this area and shoot due to the proximity of a road. So I had talked to the local sheriff's office, and they had no problem with me coming out here and you know, setting up shop and taking care of these things. But that's why you hear all the traffic noise in the background. But get the Athlon Argus BTR, very good scope, very reliable on the turrets. You know, I love dialing. That's the style that I like to shoot, and that scope does a good job of it. I've got the Huma transfer port in there. I've also got a pellet probe that came with the Wildcat, and I modified it to match the Huma transfer port. If you guys are interested in seeing a video of how to do that, it's pretty simple. You just take a Dremel and a bit and kind of take your time and elongate it and enlarge it until it matches the transfer port. But we're slinging the 22 grain varmint knockers and 22 cal. This is them right here. We're slinging those at 1,015 feet per second, and they're just lights out accurate, man. These things are cutting the wind. They hit with authority on these small game animals, and they do the number on them. So that's what we got for our setup. The scope cam is a side shot, and I've got a Eagle Vision lens that I put in there. It seems to be doing the trick pretty good. I'm trying to get the quality footage for you guys, so you guys can see what's going on with these little suckers and see it in real time. And that's what I've got for the setup. Any other questions, just leave them in the comments. We'll take another look at it here in a bit. But I think we're gonna wrap things up. I think I knocked out what I'm gonna get for today, and we'll be back another day to bust some more. All right, what's up, guys? We made it back to the house. I'm gonna finish packing out the gear. Definitely had a good day today. Smoked several of them. I'll have to go back and review the footage you guys have already seen. I'll throw the kill count down on the bottom right now. But for the next hunt, what I want to do, I still got several places to go that haven't been shot up yet, and I'm gonna switch up the Wildcat into 25 caliber, and we'll figure out if you guys want to see a specific slug. Say that I've got some 34 grain hybrids. 34 grain slugs from Varmint Knocker, and I've also got some of the 25 cal hybrids from FX. If you guys would rather see one over the other in the next video, leave me a comment what you guys want to see, and I'll get that thing set up and take it out and see what we can pop with that. But it's definitely been fun. There's lots more prairie dog action to come before the winter comes. Once winter comes and it starts snowing, they'll probably go down for the winter, but good thing about that, they'll come back up next year with even more. So this should be a regular thing. I'm going to try and squeeze in some coyote hunts at some point with impact and 30 cal, and maybe we can bag one of those. I think that'll be a lot of fun. I'm really excited about that. But thank you guys for watching. If you guys enjoyed the video, leave me a comment, let me know what you thought. I'll definitely be working on upgrading some camera equipment just so I can get some better zoom shots on the kill shots other than the scope cam. And stay tuned for more. Thank you guys for watching.